Every day, millions of people are at risk. Risk they can't even see. A man jogging in the park, breathing steadily. Suddenly, he clutches his chest, wincing in pain.
Your LDL cholesterol is dangerously high. This means your arteries are clogging up, making it harder for your heart to pump blood. That chest pain you felt, it's a warning sign.
This is so much. This is so serious. What is LDL cholesterol and what is cholesterol?
Cholesterol is a waxy, fat-like substance produced by the liver that's found in all the cells of your body. Lipoprotein, LDL, increases your risk of heart attacks, and is essentially your bad cholesterol that contributes to fatty plaque buildups in arteries. Conversely, HDL is a form of high-density lipoprotein that reduces the risk of heart attacks, and is the good cholesterol because it carries LDL away from the arteries and back to your liver where LDL is broken down. Essentially, you will need higher levels of HDL and lower levels of LDL. So what exactly is the solution for this fatty plaque buildup? Well, statins work in the liver because cholesterol is produced in the liver, and essentially they reduce the amount of cholesterol that's being made in the liver by limiting the production of LDL. So there's a long molecule called HMG-CoA, which is 3-hydroxy-3-methylglutarol coenzyme A. Essentially, this molecule gets cleaved off by an enzyme to produce mevalonate. After 30 or more steps, LDL cholesterol is made. The transition between HMG-CoA to mevalonate is a rate-limiting step, which is perfect for statins as they inhibit the enzyme called HMG-CoA reductase in order to stop the production of mevalonate, which essentially will stop the synthesis of cholesterol in the liver. With less cholesterol, there will be less LDL. All statins are primarily HMG-CoA reductase inhibitors because they block the conversion of HMG-CoA to cholesterol within the liver.
What can I do?
Meet your new best friend, atorvastatin.
What up, dog? Turbostatin. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hello.
A brief history of statin development. In 19th century, atherosclerosis, building up of plaques in the arteries, and its potential relationship to high cholesterol was investigated but didn't really gain too much attention because the popular belief was that it was all from aging. In 1950s, we actually saw more and more evidence that high levels of cholesterol in the form of low-density lipoprotein increase the risk of heart attacks. Conversely, high levels of high-density lipoprotein decrease the risk of heart attacks. So the motivation became clear. We had to develop a medication that would lower the level of LDL. So in 1970, Japanese scientist Akira Endo found the first type of statin, mevastatin, from the natural product in a fermentation broth of Penicillium citrinum while he was looking for antimicrobial agents. When he began his clinical trial, it was soon stopped because mevastatin became too toxic for human consumption. 8 years later, in 1978, Alfred Alberts and his colleagues at Merck Research Laboratory found new natural product inside the fermentation broth of Aspergillus tyreus that eventually became lovastatin. When he started his clinical trials in 1980, it was soon stopped because the previous experiment with mevastatin was too toxic and people thought lovastatin was also toxic. However, when he began his clinical study again in 1983, lovastatin didn't seem to reveal any toxicity issue. So in 1987, FDA issued approval for distribution of lovastatin. Eventually, researchers at Merck made modification to lovastatin that became simvastatin, which was around 2.5 times more effective and efficient in lowering LDL, and it gained FDA approval for distribution in 1988. Some of the more popular statin, atorvastatin, gained FDA approval in 1997, and it was about 3 to 4 times more effective than lovastatin. And ever since that, more and more types of statins, from semi-synthetic to synthetic statins, have been developed.
Time to take Lipitor.
Statins are powerful inhibitors of the mevalonate pathway. By stopping cholesterol production, they lower LDL and increase HDL, reducing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. So basically, I work inside your liver, stopping an enzyme called HMG CoA reductase, the key player in cholesterol production. Less cholesterol means fewer clogged arteries. Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool.
As you move through life, cholesterol is constantly trying to slow you down. But don't worry, atorvastatin is on the job.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm alright. You know what? I might know some guys that might be able to help you out a little better than me. Let me introduce you to my boy Lovastatin, you know?
What?
I was one of the first statins ever discovered. My roots go back to fungi.
And then we got my homegirl Rosuvastatin.
I work extremely fast, even those with higher cholesterol.
When you're taking a medication prescribed by a doctor or pharmacist, it is recommended that you understand what type of food or drink that you can and cannot consume. In the case of statins, it is generally not recommended to take any product containing grapefruit. And this is because when statin enters your body, it is broken down in your intestine by an enzyme called CYP3A. And the job of this enzyme is to reduce the amount of drug that enters your body. However, in these products, there is a molecule called furanocoumarins, and their job is to prevent CYP3A from doing their job. So as a result, the effect of drugs becomes stronger than what we actually want. Now, it is generally safe to consume about a cup of grapefruit juice. However, it is much safer to consume an actual grapefruit because they are less concentrated. Not all statins will be affected by the effect of grapefruit. For example, atorvastatin, simvastatin, and lovastatin are three types of statins that are most affected by these grapefruit.
No pain, right?
Nothing.
Heart disease is the #1 cause of death worldwide. But with statins, a healthy lifestyle, and the right care, you can take control of your health. Atorvastatin is not for everyone. Possible side effects include headache, nausea, muscle pain, and digestive discomfort. In rare cases, statins may cause serious muscle problems or liver issues. Always talk to your doctor before starting atorvastatin.